elegant lady, are you here to listen to Lepos' song? What are you in the mood for? The love stories of the ancient Chrysosairs, the turbulent era of the Chrysos War, the rise and fall of the seaside states. Lepos has it all.
I wonder if there's a ballad about Nikodor's madness as well as the mystery of Castrum Kremnos vanishing into the fog.
Ma'am, you have come to the right place. There is such a ballad within my collection that is yet to grace the ears of others. Allow me to sing it for you.
Oh boy, how about we don't, because that's...
The war of 1,000 years
This is
has
talking, not
drawn
singing.
to its close.
They always take
And
talking
now
for singing.
the world descends into a long night of chaos. Oh, valiant Titan, tell me, how did your golden heart shatter into 1,000 fragments? Oh God, have you grown weary of your endless strife? Then how do you justify your ruthless tyranny? And how shall you cast off the darkness that so deeply shrouds your divinity? Oh God, have you forgotten the glory of old? Then how will you defend your dignity? And where shall your faithful subjects find their home? Oh, mighty Nikodor, the truth is clear to us all. Your steadfast divinity is not vanquished. You are shrouded momentarily by that encroaching black tide.
Yep.
But you never faltered, nor did you flee. Your golden warrior spirit, brave and bold, will conquer the black tide as foretold. To the throne of Kremnos, you'll return once more. Our God, our King, to aid your timeless struggle, we have prepared a grand ritual. Please grant us the honor to touch your soul with our humble hands and present to you this sacred sword vessel. It shall consecrate your eternal life and enshrine your everlasting glory.
They're done. Memory collected. You know, I'm starting to think that the black tide is the cause of all of this.
Thank you, esteemed bard with an enchanting voice. Your ballads will endure through the ages, serving as a bulwark for Akama. Cartonus. Come to think of it, I remember hearing about them making a holy vessel for Kremnos.
Oh, Castorus. Outlander as well. To Cartonus, what brings you?
I remember the Kremnoans commissioned you to craft a divine object before. Do you happen to recall the details?
Ah, happened it did. Why ask, do you?
The vanquish Nikodor for good to protect Akama.
Thousands of marvels of weaponry I crafted. Remember them all. Impossible it is. Outlander, forgive me. Help I cannot.
That makes sense. With such a long life, the Grand Craftsman can't remember every single item he's made. Is there another way?
Mem knows? Help, friend. Memory retrieve. Fragments of recollection are memoria or residues in the Amphoreus that bear bygone days, and you can glean images of the past from within.
Mister, are you feeling all right? You were in the same state as when you were with Orynyx.
Grand Craftsman, would it be possible for you to craft a sword vessel that can seal divinity?
Anything my forging hammer cannot craft, there is not. The finest stones in Kremnos give me. The golden blood of Strife Titan
I
find
see.
me. The sword vessel I shall
So he's probably
craft.
trapped in the sword.
Does that mean we have a deal? And what of your payment? For a commission of this magnitude, proper compensation must be ensured.
Payment simple. Peace for my people. Mountain dwellers, no longer servants or fighters for Kremnos. Ever.
You have my word, Grand Craftsman.
Me.
There, done. Memory collected. Have a good night.
Mister, are you feeling all right? You were...
I saw the memory of the Grand Craftsman.
Was it because of this little one? That's incredible. The ability to look into others' memories sounds like something that could easily be misused. Luckily, you're the one
You have
making
no idea. Ask Black Swan.
Mem.
Memory observed. Happiness take.
Mem.
Here, here.
Mem.
Photos, memories, collect.
it. Is that... Damionis?
Oh.
Did Lady Aglaya release him already?
That guy, he almost got us killed. Has that dude never heard of copyright before?
I've heard some bad things about him. He may have some talent in the arts, but if it weren't for him, you and Don Hong wouldn't have been interrogated by Lady Aglaya. But if Mem thinks he has some valuable memories, we'd better ask him in person.
Mem.
Who's that? I'm busy working on a scene. Please don't. Oh, us, the esteemed Outlander. How have you been? It hasn't been all that long since we last met.
You're out already?
Lady Aglaya is quite lenient. She let me go after I made a vow. Rest assured, I'm not foolish enough to make the same mistake twice. And breaking a vow with Lady Aglaya would be like digging my own grave.
Do you have any memories related to Castrum Kremnos?
Castrum Kremnos?
Yeah.
Well, for us unarmed civilians, Nikodor's territory is off limits. Even in the past. Oh, no. Wait, I just remembered. I did visit Castrum Kremnos once. Let me find it for you. Yes, this is the one. I can't believe I still have it.
Whoa.
Could you tell us the story behind it?
During the final days of the Chrysos War, the final festival took place in Castrum Kremnos. However, and due to the tense situation, few outsiders were willing to compete. Well, I gathered the courage to go there, but I found the atmosphere of the festival to be quite strange. It felt more like the Kremnoans were preparing for a mysterious ceremony.
And
Sensing something was off, I snapped a photo outside the city and then left. What followed was something completely unexpected.
Would you mind giving us the photo? We're trying to piece together clues from that time.
Oh, sure, take it. Think of it as my way of making it up to you.
Mem.
memory collected. Memory collected. Kremnos, go! Help friend!
What did they say, mister?
All memories have been collected. It's time to head to Castrum Kremnos.
Is everything in order? If so, we need to meet up with Lords Finon and Mighty. Before we leave, I'd like to check with Lady Aglaya again. Do you mind waiting for me, mister?
Lady Aglaya, we have completed all the preparations and we're headed to Castrum Kremnos to find a way to break through the deadlock. Thank you. I will stabilize the political situation in the city. There's no need to hold yourself back, Cass. Do what you want to do. We all trust you. May carefully light our eyes.
Everything's set now. Let's head out, mister.
Are you scared of Lady Aglaya? You guys have to report everything to her?
I just don't want to see her disappointed. Lady Aglaya's contributions to Akuma deserve more appreciation. But people mostly see her as distant and aloof.
Ah.
We don't have time to talk about this right now. Let's set off. Hopefully, this little one will help us recreate the memories of Castrum Kremnos.
Mem.
Friends, trust, go Kremnos. Whoop whoop. Aglaya! No! She's evil! I know.
Remember, Aglaya, whether it be the Chrysos heirs or the Council, our positions are entrusted to us by the people of Akuma. Before you attempt to overreach and make decisions beyond your place, take a moment to recall the Chrysos War and what became of those heroes.
Ooh.
If you're not well versed in that history, have her refresh your memory.
Do not be concerned, Elder Kindness. Following the prophecy's guidance, we shall cast down the gods. In the new world, no god will stand above humankind.
Right.
I'll hold you to that promise. For now. The pampered little girl has grown up to be a shrewd politician. Should I be pleased or concerned?
Times are changing drastically, and people must adapt. I'm not the only one committed to making a difference, Elder Kindness. My teacher and I have other pressing matters to attend to. Please, see yourself out.
Well, I genuinely hope that at the next council meeting, you won't be the one standing in the middle, facing the judgment.
Aggie, are you all right?
It's nothing more than an empty threat, much like before. A reflection of their inner fears.
So sorry, Aggie. If we were more mature, you wouldn't have to face all this alone.
Why apologize? We each have our own responsibilities.
But seeing how they give you a hard time makes us sad and angry.
Would you like me to slice their throats with golden threads?
Yeah.
It would be done in a flash. All I need is your blessing, and the council will be no more.
Yeah, no.
What are you talking about? Don't scare us like that,
No,
Aggie!
she's not scaring. She's legit.
I'm just teasing.
Are you? I have a bad
know
feeling.
You were joking. You certainly have an unorthodox way of cheering people up. However, after you said that, we somehow feel a bit better. Thank you, Aggie.
We find humor in hardship because our humanity still endures.
So, about the infiltrations Snowy mentioned earlier, did you find anything?
Don't worry. Even without their intel, I've already detected hidden currents within the city. A trivial issue, nothing I can't handle on my own.
Do you need to inform the city guards?
That would alarm Akuma citizens. If they learn that the enemy can bypass the Chrysos heirs and infiltrate the city, the situation might spiral out of control.
Is there anything you'd like us to help with?
It's fine, Treeby. As we discussed earlier, you need to prepare for the Blade of Fury.
We got this. Don't exhaust yourself, Aggie.
The nymphs have located the source of the disruption. I should check with the garment maker for intel.
Ooh, Aglaya. Oh my.
If the enemy were to infiltrate from here, The damage could be catastrophic. I'd better deal with it at once.
She's like, knock it off, and then she like backhands him. Oh, where'd you going, will ya? Oh, that's what he sounds like.
Bartolos?
It's so funny.
Oh, it's Lady Gnaeus. What a delight to see you here. Praise for Kelly. Every inch of your skin is glowing like the dawn itself.
How can you still mix up the Skyfather's name? It's Kefa... Never mind. I bet you did that on purpose. Tell me, Spirit Thief, why are you hiding in the filth?
We're just trying to get rid of an Sakuma.
No.
See? We turned this crazy stone monster inside into pieces with our spectacular skills.
Yeah, no.
The traces of corruption have indeed disappeared.
We would never dream of deceiving you, Lady Aglaya. In all of Akuma, you are the most revered.
Save the smooth talk, Spirit Thief. I can tell you're feeling nervous. On second thought, since you're right here, I must ask you one more question. Where is Cypher?
There seems to be a misunderstanding, Lady Aglaya. Even though she and I work in the same trade, it doesn't make us allies. On the contrary, we're more like competitors. No competitor would want to cross paths with one another.
Forget it. If you see her, let her know this. As demigods, we can't avoid our duties forever.
Eh.
All right. Understood, Lady Aglaya. If there's nothing else, please excuse.
Wait. If my suspicion is correct, are you skulking about in the filth to keep something hidden? Return what you've stolen, and I'll let you go.
What rotten luck! Why did I have to bump into her? Oh, venerable Zagreus, may I borrow a fragment of your fleetness?
I urge you.
Run!
He's out.
How predictable. Did you truly think you could outrun me?
It was worth a try, wasn't it?
Got any more tricks up your sleeve? Let's see them all.
Darn it! I was so close! Go on, take it all! Help yourself to everything I toiled for! Well, you got me. Even if I starved to death, nobody in this city would so much as blink an eye at my plight!
Wow, dark.
Oh, you poor thing. But you don't actually need to eat at all, do you?
You heartless woman! I never want to see you again! Not for all the gold in the world!
Farewell, Bartolos. Be sure to get my message to Cypher. All the filth marked by the nymphs has been cleansed. I should go find Teacher. Show yourself now, before golden thread is stained with your blood.
Oh.
Well, well. A demigod never ceases to impress. Not even a top assassin with a lifetime of purging experiences can slip past you.
Wow.
What are you up to, Elder Kindness?
That ain't
Drop
elder
the
kindness.
You noticed my informants a long time ago, didn't you? You stayed silent to throw us off, so we'd let our guard down, while maintaining that everything you did abides by the Council's regulations. Correct?
When it comes to schemes and manipulation, Zagreus can't hold a candle to the Council.
That's quite flattering, Crisis Heir. We bear no ill will. We just want to reiterate that the Crisis Heir's governance of the Holy City is only temporary. A provisional transfer of authority during these extraordinary times. While gods see and hear more extensively, mortals have their own means of dealing with things. When that so-called prophecy crumbles, the destiny of Akama shall once again rest in the grasp of its people.
Rest in the grasp of its people, or yours, Elder Kindness.
Right.
Ease off on the hostility.
No, why?
You
What?
do well to remember nearly half of the elders stood against entrusting the Holy City to you in that crucial vote. I am but one voice in the dissent. Keep following your
This is
chosen
bad as
path, demigod.
Penacony.
Use every bit of your power to show that we are mistaken. But don't forget for a second, in Amphoreus, even gods are not above the law. I'm quite interested to see how long you can stick with this hands-on way of doing things.
I will employ every means at my disposal to save Amphoreus, Elder Kindness. Whether it means wresting it from the grasp of the gods,
Or your
or
dead,
yours.
cold hands. Or yours, I know, but I'm thinking, are you dead, cold hands? Oh my goodness.
Trinan, it seems she has begun to make arrangements for defending Akima. The dangers lurking within Akima have been eradicated. I've also cleansed the city of filth.
Thank you, Aggie. That elder just now, was she causing you trouble again?
Worry not. I'm capable of handling it, Trinan.
You should know that during the Chrysos War, Kindness was...
An assassin known for purging the Chrysos heirs. I am aware. Like I mentioned before, the Council is not our adversary. At least, not now. We should be focusing on the more pressing matter at hand.
You're right. We've taken all possible precautions against Nikador. It did not come easy, though. Trian is already near her limits.
How much of her power is left?
Taking this time into account, she should still be able to open the Century Gates 3. No, maybe just 2 more times.
And after that?
Trebi will take over as the gatekeeper, according to what we've agreed on.
Waiting seems to be our only plan now.
Indeed. Let us wait here in this garden, Aggie.
Please enlighten me, Trinan. In the world as you perceive it, does the prophecy remain as clear as it was when it first descended?
Golden runes shimmer against the azure sky, and myriad fragments of words dance around Kefali. The prophecy remains as clear as ever.
Does it foretell the triumph of Finan and the others?
It remains silent, seemingly cognizant of the outcome, though it's unwilling to let us in on the answer just yet.
We're not going to be finding our solace in the prophecy this time, then. So be it. If indeed he is Fate's chosen child, then the prophecy is nothing more than a footnote to his tale.
Aye, aye.
Earthquake can shift the balance.
How can we go back to the past?
Mem! Me, Mem!
Come, follow. Memory sense strong?
Mem! Mem!
Nikador. They're still locked in battle. The battle is still raging. I can feel the intensity even from here.
It's so scary. I should go and help them. We have our own battle to face. I just know they're still alive.
We'll only be able to help them once we've seen our own mission through.
Yep, we got one more thing to do.
Mem!
Here, memory complete. Give me fragments.
Mem! Mem!
Pass. I recreate? Memory complete. Give me fragments. Pass. Recreate. I will. Fragments complete. Memory appear.
Mem!
Pass. Entrance open.
Is that the gate to the past? Let's go, mister. We will unravel Nikador's secrets together.
Whoa! Whoa! That's crazy.
Kremnos. So this is how it looked like before Aquila closed their eyes.
What a magnificent sight.
The city of warriors. Its magnificence certainly lives up to its name. We should first figure out which era we've traveled back to. The memory fragments we gathered from Mem all point toward the final stage of the Chrysos War. We might be able to use that as a starting point for our deductions.
Oh, so this is what it feels like to be a time traveler.
It's quite intriguing indeed. But Castrum Kremnos is no leisure spot for tourists. We shouldn't draw unnecessary attention to ourselves. Let's start with the city's surroundings. We might be able to gather some clues by listening and observing. Under all this resplendence is the
Return to
distinct
Legends of the
stench of
Past.
death. But even the most magnificent of deaths can never be sweet.
It's a bug. A nymph, but it's still called a bug. Bears the dusk on its back, it bears down the dawn. They unite and separate in the river of time, and they become welcome to a brand new yesterday. You know, it's
Looks good. Is that all?
Lord of the olden days, King of Kremnos, honor be your name. Pray to you, Nikador, please grant me abundance through strife. Oh, the travelogue's done, so I guess that's everything. Wow, okay. Well, I guess that means we're almost ready to pull for Herta. One pull away, or one, like, ticket away.
Hello?
Is he hard of hearing?
What is it?
May I ask if you're here to join the competition?
Competition? No. I have no interest in meaningless sports.
So, you're here for Nikador's festival?
Utterly foolish.
Wow. What a cranky
The war
guy.
has left its mark on many from this period, so please don't take it personally.
Crown Prince. Chrysosaur, what a joke! Mihoyo is just a coward. Those who deserted Kremnos with him have brought shame upon the Lance of Fury.
Dude, it's so hard to go back and see this and see them be all wrong
Bask in
about it.
glory again.
But Mihoyo is undoubtedly the mightiest warrior among us. Who else can we turn to now that he's gone?
What nonsense are you spouting? King Euripon, the rightful ruler of
Euripon.
Kremnos,
No
has not
puns.
fallen. He still stands firm in this city and has never given up on awakening the great Titan. As long as we remain steadfast
Xenoblade.
at his side, we'll reclaim our former glory and sow bloodshed and conquest amongst our foes.
But the Mechonis and the
King Gatcha.
the King Nopon.
Of course. The people of this time wouldn't know the fate of that old king yet.
Mihoyo is a deserter?
No. I don't believe that Lord Mighty left out of cowardice. It was, in fact, a courageous choice. With that, we should have enough to determine the time period we are currently in.
Well, whatever happened, I don't know where the Bionis went.
It's a scroll written in the common tongue. We should see what it's about.
Action hour of month, day, and year. Kremnos Arena hold ground ceremony. Okay, in the spirit of gladiatorial festival, it's where's all beacons of valor. Yes, okay, it's a festival.
Courage, honor, reason, tenacity, sacrifice. Nikador did live up to these values in his prime. But now, Kremnos seems to be hosting a festival where its victor can go on to have an audience with the ruler and be bestowed with honor. It's just as Mr. Damionis described. If we can pose as participants, we might be able to get into the city.
Finest weapons for sale! Come take a look! The sharpest blades in all of Kremnos. Gladiator swords, maces, and bucklers crafted by the Grand Craftsman Cartonus himself. Ha-ha! Looking to breeze through your foes at the Kremnos Festival? Huh. I've got the best weapons right here for you.
Are those like crafted by Cartonus?
I'm as honest a merchant as they come. Those boorish warriors know nothing about quality gear. Ah, but you're not like them. With your air of sophistication, you
Oh,
must be
sure.
a noble from one of the grand city-states, right? Here, let me show you what I have in stock.
I was like one of everything.
The craftsmanship of a weapon reveals the time period it's made. We can afford to take a quick look.
Yeah, okay. I'll buy them all.
Mister, much as we're in a memory of the past, impulse buying is still an
We're
undesirable
alright.
behavior.
Alright, Castus.
You're quite the high roller.
He'll
Thank
give us
you, and
information
please
if we
come
buy
again.
from him. I know how to work merchants.
May I take a look at that weapon, mister?
Yeah, of course. Here.
I've seen enough. Let's go, mister.
And
Leaving
don't worry, I got the
already?
money. It's okay.
Don't you want to browse through my other wares?
We bought them all.
Well then, come back anytime. If you make it through the festival today.
If you make it through the festival, we know what's gonna happen. What was that just now?
Those weapons reek of blood.
Yeah, I saw the
You made an
shield.
effort to conceal it, but traces of death
Yeah,
aren't
that's some blood
something
on
you
it.
can easily erase. I shudder to even consider where he got his goods from.
He took them off the dead bodies
He
of
didn't
people.
lie about the weapon being one of Cartonus' handiwork, though. Thanks to its inscription, I now have a fairly good guess of the time period we're in. Let's run through everything we know so far, mister. Lord Mighty has gone to seek refuge in Akama with some of his people. Old King Euripon still reigns.
The Nopon.
Onikador has fallen into a slumber. And Castrum Kremnos is now gathering warriors from all over in preparation for their festival.
To do the Nopon's bidding,
It
yes.
seems that we've traveled back to the last years of the Chrysos War, a time when Castrum Kremnos grappled with both internal strife and the Titan's waning divinity.
It's about time we used your powers.
I can't control my strength with that much precision. The risk is too great. The safest bet is to play by the rules. They happen to be hosting a festival in the city. We can try entering as participants? Let's make our way into
sure.
the city first. We can then wait for the right opportunity to strike. When it comes down to it, I will take care of Nikador's kin.
Oh boy.
That should be the place to sign up.
Oh, such a pity. Those 3 warriors were so close to completing the trial, to emerging as victorious Kremnoan warriors, and to earning an audience with our glorious king.
I want to meet the village Nopon king.
Yet they collapsed at the final hurdle. The fury-eyed Praetor
Aren't you not supposed to
swiftly
tell me?
hacked them
Because then
down,
I know what's coming.
reducing them to mere mincemeat. May Nikador recognize their valor and embrace their heroic spirits. Next! Do we have any more warriors ready for the challenge?
Alright, they're dead.
King Europon awaits, longing for the first brave soul to survive and stand before him.
Is this competition really that hardcore?
This was a time when life was valued far less than
Oh
bread.
boy.
People hardly bat their eyelids at the savagery and death that had become commonplace.
Oh, does no one have the courage to take up the challenge? Are you not prepared to wager your glory and set your lives ablaze?
I'm not, but I'm gonna
under the
interrupt her.
splendor of-
Let me through.
Oh, never mind.
Why, it's you again, inarticulate fool. Unarmed, and yet you dare to think you can join the Kremnos festival? That's an insult to the Lance of Fury. I've told you before. This is a trial for 3. This is a trial.
Oh, okay, we'll take him with us.
3 people. If you can't even gather enough comrades to stand by you in life and death, it's time you went
No,
home and
you
took
can.
up
We're right here.
herding.
Let me through.
So you're not just inarticulate, but also hard of hearing. Keep up this act of nuisance, and I'll be sure to show you how uncivil we can get.
Teams of 3. Mister, this might be our chance.
Yep, let's
We
go.
can enter the city with him.
We'll be his teammates.
Huh? Who are...
You two.
I see what this is. As you wish. Good for you. You now have allies to court death with. Come on up here, fool. The adrenaline-pumping scenes are becoming a bit tiresome. So adding a wildly mismatched interlude would make for a refreshing change.
Oh my gosh, she has no clue.
Spice things up. Let the trial begin then. Your only
We got
goal
this.
is to survive. As long as you still hold the breath of life, you'll either triumph over every trial and claim worldly glory, or leave your soul in Kremnos to become fuel for strife.
Stakes are high.
Have faith, mister. Lord Finon and Lord Mighty are still fighting. We must match their unwavering resolve.
Oh no, I'm just, you know, she's
Can we
dramatic.
enter now?
Eager to meet your demise? Very well then. Give me your names, warriors.
I'm the Galactic Baseballer.
Castorus.
Why'd you give your real name?
Yours.
Oh my gosh.
Galactic Baseballer, Asterisk,
Okay, well,
and Gnaeus.
that'll work.
It is an honor to see your true faces revealed by the radiant glow of the blade.
You want to
of
know who's gonna
fury.
see your true face? My
In the
bat
name
to your
of the
face.
5 virtues of Nikador.
Oh my gosh.
Courage, honor, reason,
Boredom, anger, boredom,
tenacity,
anger,
and
boredom again.
sacrifice. Stride through the holy city's gate and embrace your fate.
And we
your
left fate is
courageous
turning.
souls satisfy Nikador
Level 1.
and fuel the
Fight.
conquests of Kremnos.
Thanks, lady. Bye.
Lord Gnaeus, may I ask what is it you are fighting for?
Fighting needs no reason. I seek only to crush foolishness.
Oh, okay. So we're in agreement. I also don't like foolish people.
They have fewer guards than I expected. I thought we'd be greeted with something more intense.
Do these battle-hardened people also have a taste for puzzles?
Meaningless. Why stall those charging for death's door?
Death is not part of our plan, Lord Gnaeus. We should work on solving the puzzle they've set for us. Look, there are 2 braziers on that wall. Could they be some sort of hint? And those mechanisms protruding from the ground. Should we attempt to activate them? A prophecy tablet. Let's make use of the tools here to solve the puzzle.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I got it. Of course. Da 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 da.
That's for me.
Look, we lit the brazier.
You seem quite familiar with these devices.
Huh? They're all over Amphoreus.
Bug! I guess the other side, right?
Is that all?
Onyx.
What's wrong, Lord Gnaeus?
Weak. Reduced to a servant of humans.
Like, I just want the puzzle, guys. Meh.
Good.
Where am I going? I guess up, right? No? Oh yeah, it is up, but it's the other side up. Okay.
The gate has opened, as expected.
A meaningless challenge to erode the patience of warriors.
Barricades. We must find a way to remove them.
Oh my goodness.
Could it be a challenge that requires us to use the Hand of Sacrifice? Let's get closer and find out.
Not Penacony.
Than I expected. Was this giant hand really used for thievery in the past?
That is the embodiment of all things despicable. Their legacy reduced to mere playthings.
The way ahead is now clear. Lord Gnaeus, before we move on, there's something we must explain to you.
You're not here for this foolish competition.
How did you...
You've been fighting to suppress your true thoughts within you all this while. You cannot deceive me. I know you have no care for that fatuous king's contrived glory. You can keep your motive to yourselves, so long as you stay out of my way.
Well, that's convenient.
I've said it before. To obliterate the deeply entrenched roots of foolishness within Castrum Kremnos.
Now the true challenge begins. This is where it gets difficult.
Meaningless forestalling. They are meant to taste defeat on the battlefield. Deter us further, and I shall send them to Thanatos.
She's like, bro, please.
Stop at the next turn. If there's an assassin, we'll take care of him right there. Keep quiet.
They sure
Ah, that guy.
One bag won't be enough to hold everything.
He's gonna pick our dead bodies. The loot.
After this haul, I shouldn't have to scrounge for leftovers for the next few days. If only this festival could go on longer.
Now.
Oh,
Gah! It's you.
that's why all of your weapons reek of blood.
Well, I can explain myself. You see,
Looting the arena like a despicable lowlife. Prepare to meet Thanatos, thief.
Hey, there's a bug behind us.
No! Stop!
Don't do it, Lord Gnaeus. This isn't right. Please, let him go.
Turn around, girl. Look at the corpses of those we crushed. You can cut down warriors without a second thought, yet you show compassion to this scum. Give me a reason. Show me you're not as dumb as those ignorant fools.
Because he still knows how to fear death. Despicable or scum he may be, but he doesn't deserve to die here, nor become a sacrifice to the hand of Shadow. It is the darkest force in this world, and if left unchecked, all light will be consumed. To answer your question, it is never the desire to kill that drives me to wield a sword, but rather the fear of death.
Get lost, scum. Consider yourself lucky today.
Thank you! You won't see me around this city again! I promise!
Wow. Character
Your
development.
mercy is appreciated, Lord Gnaeus.
Make no mistake. This is simply a commendation for your courage, not a sign that I agree with your ideas. If I understand you correctly, you must have overcome tremendous fear to dare to stand in the way of my sword. This trial isn't over. We should keep going.
But the bug. There he is. This place is so
We
big.
need to ignite the two braziers to unlock the way forward. Let's clear this trial together, mister.
We have to.
One more to go.
Hmm. Meh, 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 meh.
Looks good. Ah, I see.
Should have done it, right? Let's recover the miracle from the tome, mister.
I don't know where the other piece is. I mean, I guess it doesn't, there's no hand here, right? So, doesn't matter, I guess. Wait, should I turn it on to go past that one spot? Should be okay, but I don't know if this is...
Is that all? Looks good.
Are there others who made it this far?
Never underestimate those who step into this arena. They are skilled and courageous beyond measure.
Brave one, step forth. You could well be Castrum Kremnos' salvation.
Is that statue beckoning to us?
It's the Crisis Leo. I don't know what this is. Oh, Chris. Yeah, okay.
Come closer. Let me get a good look at you.
It's me. I have returned. Welcome. Hello.
Are you calling out to me, Lion?
That's right. I am. You have an unusual aura about you. I have not seen such a blazing soul in a very long time. The blazing star of Castrum Kremnos has drifted far from us. All that remains is a dim candle on the verge of being extinguished.
Talk faster. Is that Mighty?
I think you're right.
The aging and feeble king is plotting something unspeakable. One that seeks to defile Nikador's divinity, their soul, and the legacy they left to Kremnos. We need salvation.
Says the old king.
We need a champion to reignite our hope.
I did not come to save anybody, Old Lion. I'm here to answer a call. To crush greed and foolishness once and for all.
Perhaps that's what we desperately need. Forge on then, warrior. Heed the call. I am elderly and weary, but I shall watch you depart and pray for your victory in every battle encounter.
Is that
Lord Gnaeus, the calling you're heeding.
Comes from the depths of this city. We're close. So close, in fact, that I can hear the whispers in my ears.
Oh boy.
Such carnage. Whose desires does this festival truly serve?
A beast that has lost sight of its target and is now guided only by its innate bloodlust.
Lord Gnaeus, now that we're at the very heart of Castrum Kremnos, it's time to let you in on our goal here. While we do not expect you to work with us, we do not wish for conflict either.
Speak.
We came here to find a way to destroy Nikador. We received intel that the Titan of Strife had lost their reason and is now trying to create an immortal vessel for themselves. If we do not stop them now, they will pose a grave danger to the future generations of Amphoreus.
Dang, just tell them all.
Grave danger, you say? Our goals are not in conflict, girl. Find the Titan, and we can both get what we came for.
What about the festival? Will we have to battle them?
I smell fear. You're scared.
The souls of the sacrificed are still wandering this hall. I hear their endless bemoaning. Their senseless deaths have left them wronged. Their mournful wails echo endlessly. Perhaps I can learn something from their cries.
Joe, girl. It's like dead people.
Looks good.
Reveal yourself, O warrior spirit. I know that you have yet to rest. I ask for you to guide us. Let us see what you once gazed upon. Let us hear what your ears once heard.
You can rouse the dead.
No. I can only summon souls that haven't fully passed on.
Oh my gosh.
Is that all?
Oh, this is the path that was broken that was gonna fall apart when we were there.
O ye who cannot rest in peace, tell us, what have you heard?
Do we really just leave them like that? The putrid stench of decay here is almost too much to bear.
Yes. Didn't you hear? This is part of the ritual.
What?
We need to offer up sacrifices to the Titan.
Keep the challengers coming and have them fight till the end. Only by letting Nikador revel in the chaos of war can we control their descent into madness.
Of course.
Fabricating a spurious war in an attempt to calm the Titan. Nikador has indeed lost their will.
This barbaric method of theirs clearly proved to be effective. The soul can reveal even more to us.
What's wrong, girl?
Guiding souls takes a lot of energy. But I'm fine, Lord Gnaeus. soul. Tell us, what have you heard?
How much longer is this festival going to last? What is King Europon waiting for?
The Xenoblade.
Be patient, for our plan is still underway. Stealing a Titan soul is no easy endeavor. The priests are already working as fast as they can.
Priests captured from other city-states. Who can guarantee them?
Wow.
I say we punish one of them so they know to behave.
Sealing a Titan's soul. Could it be the sword vessel in Lepos's ballad?
Yeah, he's in the sword
one that
vessel.
Cartonis crafted himself.
Foolishness. Perhaps now you begin to understand the weight of that term.
The Nikador is at their mercy?
They are fighting against the unseen. They have no time for the folly of mortals. Cowards. They are afraid of losing their faith and guidance.
Lord Gnaeus, you seem to know a lot about that Titan.
The whispers I'm hearing may very well be from Nikador.
Oh, he was his chosen, no?
They're beckoning to us from the other side. Continue to guide us through, O wandering soul. The next one. I need to last till the next one.
Castrus, please! Don't do that, lady. Did I finish all the treasures? I'm gonna run across this bridge. Where is the oh, I guess up. Never mind. Silly question. Okay, well...
Lost souls. Tell us.
Oh no, she's gonna pass out. Do you need a break, Castrus?
I'm fine, mister.
No,
There's no
you're
need to
not.
worry.
Okay, excuse you.
Lost souls. Tell us. What have you heard?
Have you heard? King Europon's advisors are coming up with a plan to launch an all-out attack on Akuma.
Wow.
With just a handful of soldiers we have, they're absolutely out of their minds.
That's the long-term plan. Our priority for now is still to complete the God King's project.
So their plan to attack Akuma was conceived that long ago?
Wow. Looks like it wasn't Nikador's idea.
I knew it.
Lord Gnaeus?
I've long suspected that you two are not from here. No, not just that. You're not from this era. Is it Oryx? No. They would not be capable of such power.
It's Fuli! Yikes, our cover's blown.
Calm yourself, mister. I believe he has no ill intent toward us. Your guess is correct, Lord Gnaeus. we are not from this era. Someday in the distant future, a mad Nikador will drive our companions and our homeland to the brink of destruction. The reason we came back here is to find a way to prevent Amphoreus from falling to its doom.
Their madness will last for thousands of years. The destruction created by human folly is more than anyone can imagine. It so happens that we have the same goal.
The souls are still lingering here. Let us keep going.
Don't push yourself.
We're almost at the end. I can sense it.
So that's how it works.
Ha! Ta!
Oh my goodness. It's a pretty big patch. I always forget, like, the .0 patches are huge, right? Man. Not that I'm complaining. I mean, it's a lot more content than Honkai's had in a while. It's pretty cool. But, like, still, Star Rail's a little, like, you know. This thief guy. I come from the future. Oh my gosh. I told him the truth! Okay.
Do you know who this big diamond? It's all yours! Practice is over. Swords descend! Time to twirl! Time for swordplay. Blade and flight. Honor to me. Time to twirl.
In the name of lead, a will forged in ice never falters.
Good timing on that.
Reach the end of the story. Looks good.
Oh, the bug's there. Hold on. And then let me ask, because I have so many captured.
soul.
Castress.
I'm fine, Mr. Lost Souls. Tell us, what have you heard?
Courage, honor, tenacity, and
She's gonna kick the bucket. I know she's gonna kick the bucket. This is wild.
Split into 5 parts, but we're missing one fragment. Oh God, Kate, where did you lose your reason? We will keep searching for it.
What
we
if
must find it?
Castress?
Never knew ferrying souls stuck in limbo could bring this much pain. If only death didn't exist in this world. That way, they wouldn't have to linger here. And I wouldn't have to suffer.
You don't have to listen to these spirits any longer. We've learned enough from them now. The people of Kremnos have tampered with Nikado's soul in some way. What we need to do is find the place of their blasphemous act. Stay strong. We have not reached the end yet.
I'll be fine. Just give me a few moments. Let me send this lost soul into the gentle embrace of death. The other side is beckoning to you. Go on, lost soul. Rest in peace. That will do. I am sorry that you had to witness my earlier outburst.
I understand your pain, child. But you need to set it aside for now.
Shift the balance.
We are nearing the place where they cast and cut the souls. It is...
Well, great. Yeah, this doesn't make me uncomfortable at all.
Titan skin. Be careful.
Warrior entry. Forbidden. Has it lost its sanity? What a woeful creation. Indestructible.
No, you're pretty destructible. Good sir.
Heal.
Do you know who? This big diamond! It's all yours! Strike with heart!
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Practice is over. Swords descend! Time to go! Time for swordplay! Blade and flight!
Give him the paw.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Mimi! How many can you block?
Heal! In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Wow, so adorable. Take him out.
Strike with heart!
Is it dealt with?
No. I doubt it'll be that simple. Split. An experiment.
I Experiment?
King Urapon wanted to strip Nikador of his divinity.
Oh, so he broke him apart.
Intricate vessel for all eternity. That's how he would immortalize Nikador's divine body. Of course, he had to test it out on a Titankin before going on to remold the Titan.
Are you sure about it?
The answer is very simple. Because the fragments of Nikador's soul are sealed in these statues. The calls that I've been hearing are coming from them. As long as we reassemble their soul and unite their divine core, they will recover their dignity as a Titan.
Oh boy.
You will then have a chance to triumph over them in battle.
Indestructible.
We finally found the root of everything. I'll find a way to stall it. To Titankin that have lost all reason. Death is as intoxicating as nectar is to bees. Please, you must find a way to make Nikador's soul whole again. It is only by fixing this point in history that we can salvage the future of Amphoreus.
Ready to travel through time, Gladiator?
Let's see what you can do, Delver of Memories.
She's like, let's be a badass.
Stay here, warrior. Do not leave your goddess of death. The enticing scent of blood here is meant for you. And only you.
Sweet death inner peace.
Yowie.
Unbelievable. This dark and derelict place. Is this the future of Kremnos?
Goodness, this has been through a lot since then.
History has taken a wrong turn and must be set on the right course.
That's what he believes, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's
Much
true.
time has passed, yet the Titan's soul remains fragmented. That covetous king and his servants would have turned to dust by now. Their scheme that once unfolded here has likewise been buried with them. You and I are both here to bring an end to this absurdity. So join me, comrade. Let us bring death onto that Titan.
I'm with you.
Upgrade configured. Shift the back.
The sounds of battle. That's...
From a time dimension very close to ours, making fans fighting against Nikador.
So... there are mortals who fight against fate, even in this hopelessly bleak era. I am impressed, but strength alone will not help them destroy an immortal body. That's why you and that girl went back in time seeking answers. Courage, honor, tenacity, sacrifice, reason. There are only 4 soul-forged statues here. If they did split Nikador's divinity into 5 parts, there is still one fragment of the soul that is missing.
Let's just start with these first.
Agreed. Come, help me piece together Strife's divinity. I can I hear it. A part of Nikado's divinity is sealed within this.
We shall hereby seal the God King's courage within this sword vessel. A testament that they have never once retreated from a battle, even against the formless black tide from beyond.
Oh, that song! Well, the prose, the poem he spoke.
Nikado's courage,
Wow.
break free from your shackles and return to your divine body.
The voices are starting to pour in. Here lies another fragment of Nikado's divinity.
It's a cool story, bro.
Hereby seal the God King's honor within this sword vessel, a testament that they have never plunged their divine lance into an enemy's back. Even when enemies close in from all sides, they have never conceded to evil schemes, fiercely guarding the warrior's dignity.
Nikado's honor, break free from your shackles and return to your divine body.
Great. The more the better.
Oh. Pretty good.
I am listening. Go on. Tell me your tale.
We shall hereby seal the God King's tenacity within this sword vessel, a testament that their will is unyielding in the fight against the calamity of unknown origin, no matter how powerful the black tide may be, enough to corrupt the wills of other gods.
They stand tall and upright in defiance of the turbulent fog, even till today.
Nikador's tenacity! Break free from your shackles and return to your divine body!
There's no other place to go. I could be wrong about that though, because there could be another path. Maybe there's a different path I can take with it if I move the orb. Yeah.
Divinity exists within this statue. Tell me everything that happened here.
Oh, we can't kill it. Thought we could. Whew.
We shall hereby seal the God King's sacrifice within this sword vessel, a testament that their final words before sinking into dormancy
were avowed to defend the world against the Black Tide. They used their own body as our city walls, keeping out and protecting us from the pervasive.
So the real problem is the Black Tide. Why are we not figuring out where that came from and how to fight it?
There would be nothing left in this world to conquer.
Nikador's sacrifice! Break free from your shackles and return to your divine body!
It's him.
I was wrong all this while.
Yep, it was him.
The final fragment of divinity.
Man, nice!
I believe I know where it is.
In you. You are the one.
Lord Gnaeus, are we almost there?
Yes. There is just one last thing to do.
For him to die.
No one knows when the Black Tide first
thank goodness. I was wondering when.
Beyond the distant horizon. But when it slowly encroached upon Amphoreus' borders, Nikador was the first Titan to venture forth. During the battle against the Black Tide, their sanity began to slip away. In their pride, the Titan could obliterate an entire archipelago with a single slash. But they could not sever the root of this corruption. They battled the Black Tide by sheer will alone, but ultimately succumbed to it. Before their divinity could be completely corrupted, they removed a part of it.
Could it be?
The fragment of divinity that they stripped away. The fragment they wanted to preserve was reason. The Titan believed that their reason would someday respond to their calling.
I see.
To return to their body and fulfill their sacred mission.
So I was right! Woohoo! Points for me! I knew it. Are all these versions of you from the past?
All of these. They're...
Him.
They represent countless failed endeavors. With your help, I can finally put an end to everything.
Lord Gnaeus, what do you intend to do?
Courage, honor, tenacity, and sacrifice. They are all versions of me. Hearing the murmurs of these soul fragments has led me to a conclusion. Nikador's soul is corrupted beyond the point of salvation.
What can we do then?
There is only one option. The seal that binds their divinity is already broken. As long as we complete the soul forging here, Nikador will be whole once more. You will go into battle with a Titan nearly at the zenith of their powers.
Great.
When that happens,
of course,
the glory of slaying a god will also be presented before you.
Perfect.
What about you, Lord Gnaeus?
I will return to where I came from and become a part of Nikador's divinity once more. In all likelihood, I will also be consumed by corruption. An inevitable course of action if we hope to end this madness.
You are willing to sacrifice yourself for a future you won't get to witness.
This is my purpose. My origin. I am no mortal, and I do not fear death. Even so, will you still weep for me?
All farewells in this world are sorrowful, Lord Gnaeus.
Well, we haven't known each other for long. I have learned much from you. In return, I'll teach you a lesson of mine before I go. Do not detest your talent, and do not abhor death. Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent, because all things eventually fade to dust.
The embodiment of strife telling me about the majesty of the world. What an irony.
Civilizations only grow under strife. Humans instinctively loathe suffering. Yet suffering is the only thing that teaches them to stand unyielding and tall.
Wow. Truth. If this is meant to be, then I will fight you. We can't put this off any longer. I'll do as you wish.
He knows what it truly means to go to battle. Perhaps he can be your inspiration. If you die by my lance, then there's no need to reflect on what I said. But if you should send me to my grave, promise me that you will use my core flame to fuel a roaring blaze and continue the fight against the Black Tide.
On behalf of all the Chrysos heirs, I promise you.
I am Nikador.
Ah, man, I knew it. I told you. I'm glad I can. I'm not clueless. I'm not clueless, I mean, you know?
I am the scar that this world needs!
Ooh!
That's me. Perhaps me an end. If it is a warrior!
Wow, let's go! I didn't expect the fight to happen right here!
This is Nikador's true form. It's incredible.
I would not be impressed with something that's trying to kill me. You know, like, oh, it's amazing. I'm like, no. But I guess I did worship him at one point, right? So.
Till the end of time.
Okay.
Hold together. Resonate once more.
In this mortal form, I will walk with you, watch over you, and guide you on your path.
Souls shall embrace tonight. The stars echo because of me. Rise no more time.
I don't think I have E2. I don't think. We'll find out. I don't remember.
I venture forth to hunt, always soaring, forever triumphant!
The omniscience is through you. Converge and awaken. All things in this world have their laws. Human creations. Yin and yang.
Show me what you can do.
She's just like, nah, I got this. Okay, we gotta reduce.
This mortal form.
I give it to Fu because she can hit all of them at once. And she can keep on her.
I see through you, together as one. Yin and yang. All things human creations.
You overcome the curse of immortality. Destruction shall be your reward.
A quick converge and awaken.
I venture forth to hunt, Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Oh no! My HP.
It's stronger.
Stars echo. No more time.
Okay. We gotta work on these, right?
All things human creations.
This mortal form.
We're gonna keep having food get filled up so that way we can address those spears. Come on.
I promise you, Lord Gnaeus, your nightmare will be over soon.
All things in this world have their laws, yet stratagems, constellations are human creations. Yin and yang, life and death.
Too slow.
Pull together. Resonate once more.
I think I'm gonna start turn skip.
Have your fed.
Will overcome the thorns. Wanted to doubt farewell.
I see through you.
This mortal form. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Converge and awaken. Light. Stars echo. No more times.
Never hesitate. Too slow. I venture forth to
Who's Lois? Does it matter? Oh, well.
triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
Heard the call.
Put together as one. Human creations.
Bring an end to strife. Once and for all.
Ooh.
Yin and yang.
Is that gonna hurt me because I don't have a shield and they're not healed all the way? Is that gonna? That's probably. This is not good. Oh, thank goodness, not bad. Okay,
I'll overcome the thorn. Serenity is before me.
okay.
Converge and awaken. I hope for an end to strife in the world. Harmony and unison. Light. Soul shall embrace. Stars echo. No more time.
This mortal form. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
All things in this world have their laws. Human creations.
Heard the call. Wanted to doubt farewell.
Fear the smooth, not fear.
I see through you. Together as one.
No consequence.
We have to take these things out, right?
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
Let's go here.
I'll overcome the thorns. Serenity is before me.
Thank you. Never hesitate.
Victory is at hand. Time for the final blow.
Yeah, let's go. I didn't think I could do it. That's so awesome.
Now.
That's crazy.
No longer must one wield a sword.
From here on, the world shall no longer know strife.
Nice. The Robin Sunday combo saved the day! Thank goodness, because I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do this without turn manipulation.
Passes quickly. It's been a long time since the last Titan fell. Now that the Lance of Fury is no more, we Chrysos heirs are one step closer to the Genesis, as foretold in the prophecy.
The silence here is stifling. The city feels so unfamiliar now that its Titan is gone.
You've exchanged thousands of blows with them. Your ears are probably just not used to this peace and quiet.
What's next?
I have an agreement with the Titan. The Chrysos heirs will take away their core flame and use it to start a bright blaze that'll illuminate our path onward.
You spoke with Nikador.
Yep. They were protecting the world from something. There was something there that sent them into madness.
Something out there? Please. I need to know what it is.
Not now, Lord Mighty. I'll tell you everything once we return to Akuma.
Aglaya mentioned that someone must touch the core flame and absorb it to become its temporary
I'm full of Stellaron. I can't do that, can I?
Mighty, do you...
This honor is yours. Isn't it something you've been longing for?
But you're more deserving of it. You sustained all these new wounds from fighting them.
If you have any idea how exhausting it is to fight a protracted battle...
He's like, stop talking.
You should know that pointless arguments are the last thing I want to get into now.
So funny.
A little back and forth wouldn't hurt much. Coming to a decision so easily makes it seem like this is not at all a life-changing undertaking, you know? Come with me then, Core Flame. The vortex of Genesis is awaiting your return.
Well, are you alright, Finon?
I don't think I felt anything at all. Or rather, it felt a lot easier than I expected. I had assumed that bearing the core flame would take a lot more out of me. In any case, let's return to Akuma and share news of our victory with the two demigods.
Leave friend? Return together. Aren't you coming with us, Castris? I will always remember Gnaeus.
Although he was but a part of Nikador, he was nevertheless a hero in his own right. Go with the rest, mister. I will catch up with you later. I would like to talk to Lord Gnaeus again.
Yep.
One last time.
She wants to let him know what happened and how the outcome... Yep, how the outcome of the fight went. She's such a good girl. Oh my gosh. She's such a good girl. Like, I don't know, like, picturing the dead in a perspective that way is very hard for a lot of people. And I think she does this great way of explaining her perspective of how to honor it. I think is really nice.
Lord Nikador, can you hear me? I know that your only wish right now is to rest in peace. But you are the only one with answers to my deepest doubts. So, forgive me for disturbing you.
Ah, she's gonna ask about the Titan that's missing. Yep.
Do you know where Thanatos is?
Yep. Ah,
I
man.
must find them. The half of me that I've been deprived of since birth. I must take it back from them. I see. So even the Strife Titan has never seen death in the flesh.
How is death even visible? The Titan,
this
right?
arduous journey.
I have a
Even
feeling
if I must
Castrus is our
travel to
end
every
game.
corner
I have a
of
feeling. Like
Amphoreus.
she's probably the last one of the last ones to get the fragment.
I understand.
The core flame.
The Chrysos heirs will fulfill the promise we made and see your unfinished work to its end. Such a peaceful end is not befitting of you, the bringer of strife into this world. But it's a good thing it's just me here. No one else can see what you look like in the final moments of your life. Poets will still describe you as an embodiment of madness and corruption, the god of war who incinerated all of their glory. Yet, at this moment, I am willing to send you into the gentle embrace of death, to a sweet land full of blossoming flowers. Farewell.